Alright, so the demon prince, it goes right in front of you, directly like here, like towards the back of you. The deck, which we call the grimoire, you want to flip over after you've shuffled it up or whatever and put it on your right. And then these event cards, you shuffle them up and you just put them on the left. And then when it's your turn, unless you're going first, you'll draw a card, use one of their 3 abilities, and then you'll flip over yours or your opponent's event card. And then whatever it does that turn, it does that turn, and then you'll just go from there. So is everyone all shuffled up, or no?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you guys can decide how you want to go first, however you want. Usually, you just roll like the 6-sided dice, and then that determines if you guys want to go ahead and do that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
You suck. I got 3.
Okay. 6. Ooh, all out. Not good. It's not good.
No, it's gonna be.
Alright, so once you're all shuffled up and everything, you just draw 7 cards from your grimoire. Now, whoever's going first, you won't draw a card in the beginning. You'll just start with your 7. But then the second person, when they start their turn, they'll draw a card, and then from then on first, obviously you'll draw a card at the beginning of your turn. So if you notice, I'll come over here since it'll be a little easier. You'll see things like artifact, follower, spell, minion. Minions are like creatures. If you see down here, they have an attack and defense. They have a cost, and that's how many souls it'll cost to play the card. Followers, they only have a defense because they can only block, but they'll give you souls every turn at the beginning of your turn to help you generate it, so they kind of keep your currency. And then spells can be played at any time, yours or your opponent's turn, and they have some random effect, and then when you use it, you just put it in your grimoire. And then the artifacts, they equip onto either the follower, minion, or demon prince, whatever it is. So, who's going first over here? Is it you? Okay, it's you and you. Okay, so that's perfect. So you start your turn, you would draw, but it's the beginning of the game, so you don't draw. Now you use one of his abilities. Obviously, you want to start with his one that gives you +3 souls for this one. So you just put it on 3. Yep, so
What do we start out with?
0. Right there, there you go. Alright. So you have 3 souls, and so all the costs should be down there in the bottom right corner of whatever you want to play. When you summon up minions, the first turn, they can't attack or anything, either, just so you know. But after you started, you played your Demon Prince's ability, you flip an event card. Yep, and whatever it does, that's what it does for this turn.
Only gets to see the top row of yours.
Okay, so she gets to look at the top card of your grimoire. There's like negative and positive event cards. So that's why sometimes if you want sometimes, you can take their event card and play it too. You can play either person, so it doesn't matter.
I'll play it follower. If I gain 2.
That's at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, no.
Yep, so he costs 3 souls, so you lose your 3. But now on your next turn, he'll give you that many. And like from that point on until he dies. There's no 0 on there, so you just put that on the side. Yep. Yep. Okay. And that's it, yep. So then you lose your 2, whatever. Usually there's not too much you do on your first turn, so that'll be about it. And then it's their turn. So then they'll draw, so you guys know that, so then it'll be you guys' turn, so you draw a card, and then you go ahead and play Demon Prince ability, and then you flip over an event card, yours or your opponent's. So now you can play any cards with however many souls you have, you can use any amount of them to play any of your cards you want. And then that should be about it for you guys' turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then now it's your turn, your guys', so you'll draw a card, use your Demon Prince ability, and then flip over another event card, yours or your opponent's. And you also, you'll also add up how many souls you get at the beginning of your turn with your followers and whatever you want to do with your Demon Prince.
What happens if you run out of the cards?
Yeah, the game's over. Remember, the whole point of the game is whoever has the most souls at the end of the game, once all the event cards are played, wins.
Okay. Limbo would mean in
Limbo is the playing, yep, it's the playing field.
In the play, you get to draw a card.
Ah, okay.
So you're gonna gain one no matter what.
Like 10 turns.
You can choose
Yep.
Or you can choose the -1.
But this is a challenge in the end.
It does. It makes it hard because you gotta have the most souls, but it costs souls to play it, and you only have 10 turns to do it.
Right.
What happens if you attack with a fall, like your minion to their follower? What happens if you?
They'll roll, and they'll add it to whatever their defense is, and you'll roll, and you'll add it to whatever your attack is, and if your attack is the same as their defense or higher, you kill their follower. If they use a minion to block you, if they get the same number as you, or higher or whatever, you guys will kill each other.
Do they lose a soul for having any of their minions or followers destroyed?
No.
Okay.
If you attack and they have no minions or followers to block, then it's 1 soul that they lose per however many things of yours they're attacking.
How many artifacts can you have on one minion?
As many as you want.
So I can be a doucher and have like 50.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get your artifacts out there if you wanted to.
5.
Also, you could. But whenever that minion dies or whatever, you know, all the artifacts go with them. Do you have a minion?
And it is short turn.
Yep. So when you attack him, all you do is you just attack him directly, and then he chooses which one of his things blocks. If he has anything that can block, he has to block. Like, he can't just let his demon prince take it. Something has to block you.
Like my follower, my
Yep.
minion.
Either if your minion blocks, you have a chance to kill hers when it dies. But if followers block, they can never kill the other thing. They can just not get killed themselves. They can only protect themselves.
How much attack does it have? Like you go against their defense.
Yep.
Right?
So your defense.
All right, it's a 1 attack.
Yep.
Shuffle your
Alright,
thing
you'll
out of your
attack.
grimoire and then
Which one are you blocking with?
I'll block this 2.
Okay. So then you guys can roll your d6s and add them up onto your staff.
5, 6, 7.
Yep.
5.
Okay, so he wins, but it's a follower he chose, so he won't kill yours since his number beat yours with a follower, but you just don't get to kill his.
I play a minion.
Okay.
You can be a
Cost you
master,
souls.
but I'm a legend.
No.
Whatever. Not when it comes to this. Alright, here's a little early strategy. Lay out followers as quick as possible. If you have followers,
I had another one, but you killed him.
Well, I'm trying to.
Quit killing his stuff.
I'm trying to help.
You have minions out, right?
I'm
You have a
playing
minion now?
another follower.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get my special ability, but as you
Don't let me punk you.
I can use multiple spells, right?
Yes,
As long as you have
many
the cost
cards
for
as
it.
you want. Yep, as long as you have the souls for it.
Cool. I play a spell that says target your minions, their stats become 1. At the end of the turn.
Yeah, I think it's just one minion, right? It just says
Yeah,
target
one
Okay,
minion.
so which
You can only play 1 follower a turn, right?
Nope. You can play as many cards of any type as you want,
nice.
as long as you have the souls for it.
Alrighty. I play 2 followers.
thing intently. Am I rolling for each of them, or am I rolling?
You roll each
generic?
individually. If you'll attack with one thing, roll with it, and then you'll attack with the next thing, roll with it.
Ignore target